What's up guys, welcome back, brand new dude here. So here we're going up against Melodious. We are still playing the 60 card build. No changes here yet, but yeah, let's see how we do. So we open Shrouded, Owlbears, Goatsock, Grass and Perulia. Opponent opens Solo, Ash, Refrain, Kobai and Draw. Yeah, we have Perulia, so I decided to drop this in standby. Opponent is going to Kobai this, so yeah, no drawing for us in this turn. So he's going to activate Solo next, summon a Refrain which will search for Couplet. Set Couplet in the Pendulum Scale for its effect, which will search for Melodious Concerto. Activate Concerto, fusion summon into Bacha. So here will be channeling 1 Bacha, 2 Refrain, 3 Couplet. So they're going to put themselves in the Pendulum Zone. Bacha here will summon the Chopina from the deck. Goes Refrain, which basically he's going to send a Melodious from deck to grave. So targets the Bacha, I believe, sending Aria. And then goes Chopina to add back the Aria to hand from grave. Links off into Bloom Harmonist. So here it's going to be channeling 1 Harmonist to summon 2 bodies from the deck. Channeling 2 will be Bacha, where basically we'll add back the Chopina, I believe. And then he will go Melodious Concert. So if of Melodious Fusion, even during, you can place, yeah, so he's going to attempt to draw a card, draws full loss here. Summon Chopina, and then summon 2 bodies from the deck, which will be the Soprano to help fusion summon again, and also Elegy. This one is new. Special summon Melodious, cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, and then boost attack. Okay, goes Chopina, adds back the Refrain from the grave. Chopina to fusion, goes into the Maestra. Then goes Chopina. Wait, is this not? Oh, soft once per turn. Add back. I think he added back the Chopina, I think. Okay, then Pendulum summon Aria and Soprano. Then here he's going to go Soprano effects again. Can't wait, hold up. Is this not a once per turn effect? You can only use this effect once per turn. So hold up. Something ain't right here. He used Soprano, didn't he? So why is he going this again? Okay, I'm not sure. I think, is this a misplay or am I reading this card wrong? Soprano. Right. Melodious Concerto, Soprano. Yeah, I don't think... Okay, I might be wrong. I think that was a misplay, right? Unless I'm seeing this wrong. Soprano can only do its effect once, right? Once per turn. Oh, no, never mind, sorry. This is a soft once per turn. My bad, forget what I said. So, fusion summons into Etoile. So, yeah, basically he's going to have a banish 3 from grave, bounce back, cannot target, or his cards can be destroyed by battle as well. He has draw, he has Ash Blossom. So, yeah, we draw fusion deployment for turns. So, here I decide... First, I want Grass to resolve, so we're going to try see if we can force out Ash Blossom or any other effects right now. Also, Bacha is an issue as well, so we're trying to get rid of these Bacha as well as Ash potential, and a potential Ash out of his hand. So, go Tragedy, search for a Luber, which opponent does drop Draw. I was not expecting Draw, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure Melodious does kind of search a little bit. So, yeah, Draw was quite surprising. So, go deployment, summoning Cartesia. And so now here to get access to Grand Fusion, we're going to use Cartesia, hoping to fusion summon, send Albion and Cartesia into Grand Gogno, chainlink 1 Grand Gogno only. Our opponent here, because I'm assuming because he's Albion, he wants to negate Grand Gogno, so ultimately stopping us from getting access to Grand Fusion. So I decided, okay, cool, got rid of Ash Blossom, but Bacha is an issue, so we're just going to take a chance with Grass. And here we mill, I think we mill about like 23 or 21 cards. Somewhere between there, let me just fast forward that. So yeah, we mill quite a bit here, and then you'll see, okay, we were here, so we mill from Lost. There's a Retribution, there's Brand of Fusion, there is the Quem. We do mill a Shiren here, so on rares, the only effect we have here is Shiren, obviously. Opponent here, no response, so we shuffle back the Albion, Shrouded, and Shiren, going to Lebellion. Lebellion, discard Luber because it's a dead card in our hand. Shuffle back the other Shrouded and Lebellion, going to Mirrorjade. Here I decide to go Mirrorjade to force one of these cards to activate. So we send Titanic-clad. Opponent is going to go channeling to the Maestra. So here it's going to target the, the Bestial Lebellion, Titanic-clad, as well as Cartesia. To this, opponent is going to also respond with the Etoile, so he's going to basically bounce back all our monsters on the field into the deck, banish those 3 cards, which is totally fine because, yeah, we still have access to Brand of Fusion. So, Retribution, add back Brand of Fusion. Now remember we did use Lubellion, so we send Albaz and Cartesia. Going to Albion Effecture. We banish the, what do we banish? I think we banish, yeah, Albaz and Kit, because I was thinking, okay, cool, we're not going to have a way to put Albion into the graveyard, unfortunately, so we also have to deal with the fusions because they will come back in the end phase. So I decided to bring out Rinbrim here. Enter battle phase, deal 5000 damage here. I was thinking of normal summoning Albaz, but I decided, you know what, let me keep this card in hand instead. Go to end phase, Cartesia to add itself to hand. We're going to have High Spirits also to add itself to hand. Yeah, opponent, he's just resolving his stuff. Those names come back. And then Maestro is also there. And pass turn. Opponent draws into Refrain. Goes Barcher, which is going to chain Brand of Fusion, Opening, and Banishment. So we go chaining to Rinbrim. Opponent then goes the Itoil, banishing all his names to bounce back our monsters. Then normal summons Refrain, search for Couplet. And then here, yeah, it goes Couplet to reborn the Soprano. Hold up, what's going on here? How did he summon this? I'm so confused. Let me just see if this card, you can reveal this card special summon. Oh yeah, that effect, summon from grave. Okay, so add back a name, search for Concerto. Now here I decide, okay, there's a good chance we're just going to be in a bad position here. So he summons Barcher Effecture 1, Couplet, and Refrain 2 and 3. Place them back. Summons the Sonato, so his monsters are being boosted by 500. And yeah, he just has enough damage on the field. So yeah, I do end up just scooping here because he has game on board. So yeah, we go to game number 2 now. So game number 2, we are going first. Yeah, we are going first. So you'll see we open Tragedy, Serenia, Duplication, Albaz, and Brand White. So Brand White was a good draw for us because yeah, we almost bricked here. We literally almost bricked here. Opponent opens Duster, Soprano, Imperm, Couplet, and Full. So here we have to start with Brand White, getting up Bestial, Serenia, and Tragedy in grave. Opponent is going to chain Full Loss here. So yeah, it's going to get a draw. Draws into Sonata. Here we summon Masquerade. On res it will be channeling 1 Tragedy, channeling 2 Serenia. So send Brand Fusion, search for Quem. Now the reason why I did this is because if we can, we need to have, because we have duplication, you may as well just keep Brand of Fusion in the graveyard, because that's why if a Luba were to get negated or even Quem gets negated, duplication still has a target. And also it's better to get Quem because then in our turn when duplication resolves, Quem can revive an Albaz related monster in the graveyard. You know, that's why we do it this way. Normal summon Quem effect gets hit with Imperm as planned, sets duplication and pass. Opponent draw for turn, activates Duster, so we do use duplication. Send Albaz and Cartesia, going to Albion, and then Albion 1, Quem 2, target the Cartesia, so that resolves. And then here we go to, yeah, opponent ends up scooping there. We're going to go into Lubellion, then going to Merjade, and then we still have Cartesia, you know, yeah. So what's also nice there is that what I would have done was, okay, so there's a good chance that I did take out Lad in game number 2, but if I did keep, no, wait, we were going first, right? Yeah, so I would have kept Lad there to me. So when we resolve Albion, we banished Albaz and Tragedy, going to Lubellion, the Searing Dragon. What would have happened is Lubellion 1, Tragedy 2, we would have went channeling 3, Cartesia, send Albion to Fusion and Lubellion to Fusion, bring out Lad, and then we also get a search, come onto Merge. So we're going to have Masquerade, Lad for negate 3 and Merge it. So yeah, that would have been a very interesting board there. But yeah, go to game number 3 here. We are going second, so you see we open Thrust, Full Loss, Serenia, Spirits, and Shrouded. Pretty good hand. This is a pretty good hand. Opponent opens Cannon, Couplet, he has Draw, Ostinato, and Crossout. He also has Crossout, so yeah. Activates Ostinato, to which we chain Full Loss, but our opponent, he always has an out to some of these Malchamis. Yes. So Crossout negates, summons Barcher and sends Soprano and Refrain. New chain Barcher, Effecture, summons Shopina. Shopina here, target Refrain, and here I decided to use Serenia just to get rid of that name, hoping he doesn't have anything else, but he does have the Couplet. So yeah, searching for Concerto, activate Concerto, Fusion Summon into the Itoil, I believe, and then chaining 1 Refrain, chaining 2 Barcher, summon back Soprano, summon the Cannon because he controls Melodious, Soprano Effecture, going to Maestra, and then pass turn. So all he has is Draw, Maestro to banish 3 from grave, and this one to bounce 2 names right now. So we draw into Tragedy, and yeah. Main phase 1, activate Shrouded first, sending Retribution, I believe. Yeah, send Retribution, to which I will also chain High Spirit. So we send Albion, send Titan, summon add Cortesia to hand, because now we have an Albers name in grave, and still have a normal summoned. Here, nothing on rest, so we go Cortesia effect, and then we go Cortesia effect to fusion, to which we send Serenia and Cortesia going to Grand Gugno. Now the reason why I did this is because yeah, I guess I decided not to use this, rather just send the Serenia to grave, so that way hopefully this puts the brand of fusion. Chainlink 1 Grand Gugno, chainlink 2 Serenia. Opponent is going to go chainlink 3 Maestra, targeting Cortesia, Titan and Retribution, so I just use Retribution here, add back the High Spirits. Totally fine, at least we got rid of that. Banish Titan and Cortesia, and then send opening, and with Grand Gugno we send Garura. Garura here, we'll get a draw into mag, which is crazy because now for once Thrust was actually live, but yeah, it's fine because with Thrust, yeah, we can still set, it's fine, we can still set. So here I decide, okay, battle phase, attack, get rid of a name, totally fine. Concerto he can't because he's under draw. We then go mag, effecture, banish the Shopina so that it can't do that whole recursion thing. Mag effecture because we can add Serenia in the graveyard back to hand. Set a bluff here, and then we go thrust here to search branded banishment. Brand banishment, do we have a target? We don't have a target right now, but it's fine because I did take out fusion duplication unfortunately, so yeah, I just set whatever I could. End phase opponent does go Etoile, bounce back to Grand Gugno, Serenia, we just added to hand, and then Etoile comes back. Cool. Opponent draws Elegy for turn, no play there, so enters battle phase, we take 300. Passes turn, we draw Chiron, so yeah, we have some plays here. So we start off with Chiron, summon herself, discard the Tragedy, mold 3, Albaz, Gold Sock, and opening. New chain will be Tragedy to search for a name, so we search for Luba. Normal summon Luba effecture, so we search for Brand Fusion. What's nice is we also have banishment target now, so yeah, activate Brand Fusion, send Albaz. Well, yeah, we're gonna go send Albaz and Lubellion, and that was going to be like full combo there. And if my opponent does this, banish for cost, any chance? Banish as many? No, doesn't actually. So yeah, if he attempted this, we could use banishment, cool, but this does have a floating effect when it leaves the field, but I think we'll be able to deal with it totally fine. But yeah, that was this duel. Kind of crazy, he always had an out to 4 loss, but we managed to win this game. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers guys.